Well, g'day, and welcome back again to Ching on a beautiful day. It's nice and sunny outside. It's not actually too hot today. It's we're looking 23, 24 degrees, I guess. So yeah, it's a great day here today. Sitting underneath the trees. I'm actually not enjoying this weather. I'm stuck inside editing videos, but I've had to come out, make a little intro for what we're doing today. So yeah, today's video, we're going back to YunFu. We've sort of cobbled together a few different videos of various walks we took during various nights around YunFu. So we're going to have a look at Temple Street, which is a really nice little sort of cafe bar area. We go for a little walk along the river, have a look at some of the lights along the river, go down I don't even know what you call those claw machines, where you sort of operate a claw and it drops down, picks up a prize. There's an arcade full of those things that we go and have a look at. So yeah, we've cobbled together these. And just before we get into things, also the next couple of days, we've actually got a sports meeting here in the school over the weekend. It's Friday now here as I'm recording this. So tomorrow and Sunday we have a sports meeting here at the school. So we're going to come out and get some footage tomorrow. And maybe Sunday afternoon as well. But in between that, while we're doing that video, we're also going out tomorrow afternoon. We're heading down to a bike shop, electric bike shop, to have a look at some bikes. I'm getting very close to grabbing myself a new electric bike. So we're probably going to do a video in there, have a look through a bike shop and show you some of the different types and styles and stuff of bikes that you can get. And then Sunday, we have the Ching International Marathon here. So we're going to be up early. I believe that starts at 7:30 in the morning. So I hate mornings. We're going to be up really early on Sunday morning, going out, getting some video out there. So making a video of the Ching Marathon as well. So yeah, it's going to be a busy little weekend. And then after we've sort of done the marathon stuff, we'll come back here for the school. And I believe the sports day should still be going on by the time we get back on Sunday. So yeah, all that's happening. So yeah, it's going to be a busy weekend. I've got a lot of stuff happening. There was something else I was thinking about. Oh yeah, the marathon. So they actually have 3 marathons running. They start up at the ancient city wall, and they have I think it's a 5-kilometer run, which ends down the far side of the lake. So we're not going to see the finish of that one. They have a half marathon, which does a complete lap around the lake and ends, I believe, in Paifong Square. So, and then the full marathon goes right out to Dinghu, and we're just not going to be able to get out for the end of that one. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and video the start of the race near the old city wall, and then walk down to Paifong Square, or maybe even ride down to Paifong Square if I actually buy this bike tomorrow. I probably won't. Yeah, we're going to walk down to Paifong Square and be there in time to catch the finish of the half marathon. So yeah, we've got a busy few days coming up. So stick around. But for now, we're taking you back to YunFu. We're going to go and have a look at some of the night stuff around YunFu. So enjoy. Well, g'day, and welcome back to YunFu. Yes, we're still in YunFu. It is now Tuesday night. We have just been out to a local resort, been hanging out in the hot springs, very beautiful, but we weren't allowed to video there because people were in bathing suits and like their privacy. But on the way back, I've just been dropped off, so we're actually going to take a little walk, have a look at some of the night lights here in YunFu. So This here is the bridge that we walked over the other night, the footbridge, which is very new. It looks very beautiful under lights. And then you see they've got the all the footpaths all the way along here lit up. Same on the other side. It's very gorgeous. And then the bridge, those lights on the bridge up there are actually brand new. They were actually putting them onto the bridge the other day when I was walking past. So yeah, it was cool. No, I love what they do at night time here. Everything gets lit up looking absolutely spectacular. But that bridge, that looks really good. So yeah, this is pretty brand new. It was only built in the last, I think they said they finished it about a year ago. So it's yeah, very, very new. Very new attraction. They did have another bridge here once in the past, but it was nowhere near as beautiful as this thing. I love the coloured lights underneath, the blue lights underneath. And as we get a bit closer, there's these little, were they dragons or were they lions? I can't remember, on the side of the bridge that are lit up, and with the shadows and stuff, they look really good from here, but we'll get a bit closer so that we can zoom in a bit and get a decent look at them. That reflection in the water. The water's fairly still tonight, so it's looking just beautiful. So let's try and get a look at these. I think they're lions or are they dragons? I'm not sure. But there we go. Lit up. The shadows make interesting lights. And we have another one further over here. And there's another couple over the other side, but we're not going to get a very good look at them. But yeah, it's looking absolutely spectacular. That reflection. Move around here. So yeah, they gorgeous piece of architecture. They do know how to make a beautiful building here when they put their minds to it. We'll go and have a look from the other side here. So we can see further down there's another bridge down here lit up. Normally these trees in front of us here are also lit up, much like you might be able to just barely make out the trees lit up on the other side there. But we're a little bit late. Yeah, we're getting to the time where all of these lights are going to be turned off. We only just made it in time. Okay, so we're going to duck down through this side now. So this is another newly refurbished area, which once again, under lights, just looks absolutely spectacular. Just wait, there's a bit of traffic. Okay, we should be good to go now. So yeah, I love these gates. When they're well made, they're absolutely beautiful creations. So we're going to go just duck down through here, have a little stroll, and see what the nightlight looks like. So they've only really done this front area here so far. So we have, all these shops are still shut at the moment, but as you can see, if we look further down here, they're still working here. They're still doing a lot of the construction further down the road here. So it's an ongoing project, and I imagine that once they get all this finished, this will become quite a tourist hub. Okay, we're going to go straight through now. We're going to chuck it right. Go and have a walk down this street, see what we can see. So yeah, YunFu is got a lot of tourist activities happening here. It's a with the mountains and all that sort of stuff around here, there's a lot of things to do. We're actually going up one of the mountains on Thursday. We're going to go do some whitewater rafting. There's a beautiful glass bridge up there that we'll take a walk across and get some footage for you, give you a look at what's going on there. Yeah, there's lots to do. And there's a lot of resorts, so like the hot springs that we went to tonight, a lot of the hotels here have hot springs set up within their grounds. So yeah, they're very, very popular. We got in there about 6 o'clock tonight, and we were the only ones there. And then within probably half an hour, the place had filled up. There were people everywhere. It was very cool. They have many different sorts of hot pools. So we started off in just a hot water. It was, I don't know, 42, 43 degrees Celsius. Then you have another pool, drops down the bottom, where they have some like stone beds that you lie in, which have little air jets coming through, so like a little spa or jacuzzi. Then they have different sorts of baths. So we had there was a milk bath, there was some sort of tea bath that you bathe in, and several others with different traditional Chinese medicines built into them. So yeah, it was very, very nice. We finished off going up, lying on a hot stone bed, which, well, I didn't last too long. It was too bloody hot for me. It was not comfortable for my liking, but it is a very popular thing here. Yeah, so all the hotels, yeah, well, not all, a lot of the hotels have this sort of thing. Yeah, tomorrow, we're probably going to have a rest day tomorrow. I'm going to do some washing and the like, because I've been here for a while now and I'm starting to run out of clothing. So we're going to have to just have a day at home and do some housework sort of stuff. And then yeah, Thursday we're going to take you up, give you a look up on this mountain. Young Emily's got a day off her mathematics tutoring, so we're going to take the chance to go out and have a bit of fun. So here we have another building that's lit up great. I don't know how well it comes across on the screen, but what is that building? Okay, it's another hotel. But yeah, they just do things so well. I'm just trying to find us a bit more of a touristy, nightlife-y sort of area to see if we've got some more to show you. Okay, we're at this shopping centre up here. So there's a KFC in front of us. And I think on the first day we took you for a walk through this shopping centre. We're actually going off to have some food somewhere, but I've just got them to got my friends to drop me off so we can go for a little bit of a walk, get a bit of the night lights and stuff here, and then they're going to send me their location when they get to wherever they're getting to have food, and we will go and join them.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hi, hello. Oh.
So that was that was one of the motorcycle taxi drivers calling out hello. They're very excited to see a foreigner here. was talking to my friends. I asked them, how many foreigners do you actually see in YunFu? And apparently they did have a few foreign teachers working here pre-COVID. But when COVID happened, they all sort of took off, went back home, and they haven't come back yet. But no doubt the schools here, there are a couple of good schools here. So no doubt there will be a few foreigners knocking around this neck of the woods again fairly shortly. Yeah, a lot of people in Jiaqing took off back home when COVID hit. But yeah, there were a few of us hung around, a few of us stayed back. I was sort of given the option by my school, do you want to stay here or do you want to go home? And I decided no, stay here. I'm not going to run away, leave my students in the lurch and me run away and be safe. And as it turns out, we were perfectly safe anyway. There was no real issue in Jiaqing with COVID. We had one lockdown right at the end of the COVID restrictions. We had a few cases show up right at the end. So yeah, we were locked down for, how long? 6 days? I think 6 or 7 days. And that was it. And it was only really my area where I live. The rest of Jiaqing was pretty well fine. Nobody else got locked down like we did. But yeah, it wasn't an issue. Just got all our meals delivered. Well, there's some nice buildings over here on our left. I'm not sure what's in behind here, but oh, actually, I think that in behind there is that little village area that we actually walked through the other day. So I haven't got around to editing these videos yet, being still in YunFu and not having access to all my computer and stuff. So, but yeah, I'm not sure whether you're going to hear this before that video comes out or what, but yeah, behind there is a little village area. It's beautiful. Yeah, so the COVID thing, we never really had lockdowns where I am, apart from that few days right at the very, very end. So it was very safe. I was very happy with how the whole thing was handled here in Guangdong province. I can't speak for all places. I had heard that Shanghai got hit pretty hard with lockdowns at one point. But not being there, and I don't actually know anybody who lives there, so I don't know how bad it actually was. I'm very, very reluctant to trust what we hear from the media, especially the Western media. They, I don't know. I see stories in Western media from Western media sources, and I look around my own life here and go, well, I don't know what they're talking about. So here we have another big hotel. There's no lights on the front of this one. It's a bit disappointing. So yeah, I don't listen to a lot of what people say about China from the West. Unless you've been here and you've lived here, you really don't know what goes on and how people feel and what life's actually like. It's certainly not what is portrayed by certain parts of the media and certain politicians that you might listen to. It's very disappointing that people do feel the need to smear with things that are just blatantly not true. But what can we do? Maybe one day I'll start making more political content and going down that route and trying to weed out some of the lies, but nah, I'm not interested. I'll show you what I see and what I experience, and that'll be enough. So up here we have, well, on the sign it says party room. Looks like they have KTV set up in there. Party room, I'm not actually going to go in, but there's every chance they've got some sort of snooker hall in there, that sort of thing. And you'll be able to drink, get snacks. They may well have a foot massage place in there. That's another very common thing here. And then yeah, this building above it that it's built in, absolutely gorgeous. I love that with the lights on. It is, yeah, that's a really nice building. Okay, we're going to head back down this way, back down towards the river. See what else we can see. So yeah, I mentioned KTV there. So KTV being karaoke, basically. I was quite surprised when I saw how they do karaoke here. You actually go into a KTV establishment and you actually book a room. So you're in a room with however many friends you've got. You buy your drinks and whatnot to take along with you. And yeah, you've sort of got privacy, you know, where, you know, karaoke back in my hometown was, you go to the pub and there was a girl, who was it? Was it Gayleen? I can't remember. But there was a girl, had karaoke set up. She'd go and set up her karaoke gear in the pub and you'd basically get up and sing in front of everybody, whoever was in the bar. So it's a little bit more private here, which I don't know. It's good. You can sort of try out songs that maybe you're not that sure whether or not you can actually sing them, but at the same time, it's nice to have that audience to sing in front of. So yes, different way of doing it here. It is good though if you got a group of friends and you want to go out and just sing some songs and not have to worry about being embarrassed in front of strangers and all that sort of stuff. Okay, we're going to go for a little run, get across this road. We got 9 seconds. Okay, we've made it. So we're off looking for where we're going to have dinner. We're just going down this dark little alleyway, so I thought I'd give you a look. It's one thing that you never have to worry about here really is safety. You know, even Jiaqing being a bit bigger city, I've never felt uncomfortable anywhere I've ever been. I can walk down these dark little alleyways, feel perfectly safe. There's never any threatening behaviour or anything like that going on. It is a very, very safe place to be. It is quite a dark little alley, this one. And yeah, I've known girls who live here, foreigners, and they're the same. You know, even if you're female, you're pretty safe anywhere you go. Yeah, with the justice system here being pretty harsh, you don't really want to be going doing stupid things. So people are pretty safe everywhere you go. I don't know what it's like in bigger cities. If you go to Guangzhou, Shanghai, Shenzhen, any of them really, really big cities, I don't know how different things are there, but I imagine they're not that much different. I wouldn't think. You might get a few more troublemakers around the place, but I wouldn't expect so. Been to Guangzhou a couple of times, been to Shenzhen a couple of times, and even there, I mean, I haven't explored extensively, but even there, I've never felt uncomfortable or threatened in any way, shape or form. And certainly here in YunFu, being an even smaller city than Jiaqing, yeah, very safe. There's I don't think there's anywhere here that I would be worried about going at night time. And the same with Jiaqing. You know, even 2-3 o'clock in the morning, you're pretty safe anywhere you go. About the only thing you might get hassled for is someone coming up and wanting to take a picture with you, which is a fairly common occurrence. Seem to have slowed down a bit since COVID. Being a foreigner, a lot of people back in Jiaqing were a little bit dubious if they didn't know me. Those who knew me were fine, but you'd occasionally get, here's another of these little worship centers. Okay, I think we're ducking, okay, we're ducking down to the left here, and we should be coming out into a main street here somewhere. So after our performance tonight, we've come out for drinks and something to eat after the show. So we've come down, this is called Temple Street, and we're going to take you for a little walk down here. It's about a 200-meter long street, and it's all foot traffic. You see all the buildings beautifully lit up here. So we're going to take a little stroll down here and see what we can see. There's lots of little bars, lots of little eating places, and yeah, we'll see what we can see. I've not been down here before, so it's a new adventure for me. So on our right here, have sort of a drinks bar. They also have costumes in here, so traditional Chinese costumes, girl stuff. Very nice. And then moving along, shops on the left are closed. Looks like we have a restaurant in here, but it's not open right now. They might be open earlier. I'm not sure. Maybe this place is busier earlier in the evening. So lots of little eating places, drinking places over here on the left. Here we have young Emily acting like a fool. And then, so as we come through, up here is actually a little plaque written in English that we'll go and read for you. It'll give us a bit of information about the street. So clothes shop on our right here. What are they called? Yuhas. Then as we go down, we've got chicken places, we've got more chicken places. Okay, if we head in here, we have, so Jiefeng Road, about 200 meters long, is famous in Xinxin County for its prosperous business and unique Guangdong-style arcade, also known as Arcade Street. It is a unique scenery of the county which carries the collective cultural memories of several generations of Xinxin County. In the past, Jiefeng Road was originally a narrow lane for agricultural trade, commonly known as the chicken sales lane. During the ruling of the Republic of China, the road was reconstructed as arcade buildings, a popular building form in Guangzhou, Hong Kong, Singapore, etc. It was also widened to both sides and named Molfan Road. When the reconstruction was completed, due to its unique architectural style and high practical value, it was also recognized as, I can't even say that, Xiu Chao Road. After the liberation of Xinxin County in October 1949, it was renamed Jiefeng Road. Coming to the new era with the integration, optimization and promotion of urban planning, the activation and transformation of the old city is happening. YunFu Road leads with the philosophy of repairing old buildings with old materials and one policy for one building so that the unique architectural style of the Republic of China is maintained and new cultural and historical features are created. In 2021, YunFu Road was officially renamed Temple Street, radiating new vitality of the old county and once again witnessing the development of Xinxing County. And then we have this beautiful mural over here on our left. It's very nice. Up in the roof we have these, I don't know, they look like maybe clay tiles hanging from the roof. Okay, we'll carry down here to the right, having a look at what we can see down here. So you can see lots of people out here enjoying the evening. There's a bit of a breeze running through today, which is really nice after the heat that we've had today. So yeah, after that thunderstorm we had earlier this afternoon, a bit of breeze to blow a bit of the dampness around is very, very welcome. And we're almost to the end here. So we have here Luckin Coffee, another little snack bar here, another snack bar next door. Over the other side we have another coffee shop. Then so that's basically the end of the road here. So we'll just get down the end here and have a look back down at how it looks from this end, and then heading down towards the end here. So there we go, there's a look at how she looks all the way down. It's very nice. The other thing that we see here is if we just back up here a little bit, we'll they do have inserted, as you're walking along, they do have these plaques inserted into the footpath down here, which I tried to get them to translate these for me, but they were having a bit of trouble. So I'm not sure what they're talking about, but I might walk along later on, get some photos of them all, try and get them translated when I get back home, and maybe we can overdub some of the meanings there. But the other thing, we've got all these flags running all the way along the top here, so it's very beautiful. So that was Temple Street for you. I hope you enjoyed that little side trip. So we've just had dinner and we've come to this shopping arcade because it's just raining still outside. So I thought we'd give you a little look here. Out here we have some children's rides for children to play on. And then as we go down this arcade, the whole arcade is full of children's activities, playthings, those claw machines we mentioned earlier. So if we have a little stroll through here, see a little competition here where we're throwing balls into cups, ping pong balls, trying to win a prize. Then we have a gymnasium on our left. We have more of these claw machines here. And these are filling up pretty much the whole of this arcade. Have these nice lights up above us again. So we have a little supermarket in here. And what else can we see? Okay, we've got a restaurant over here on our left. So it looks like we've got sort of roast chicken, chips, all sorts of dishes in there. So sort of a mix between Chinese stuff and Western stuff. More claw machines as we come down here. Okay, we have, so if we go in here, there's More claw machines, even smaller, going right down to the end down there. They just love these machines here, it's amazing. So more of them going on here. We have a cinema in on our right. So do I recognize any of the movies that are playing? No, they're all Chinese titles. They do get all the big Western movies here, but there's none being advertised there so far. We have another little restaurant in here. Looks like this one's serving beef. Then we have these fish tanks down here. I'm not sure what the goal is with these, but the fish are all keen to get some food by the look of it. Then as we look over, we have a hairdresser's in here on our left. Then we have this sort of, it's like a ball pit, but it's finer stuff, so kids can use shovels and the like to do things. Then we have a ball pit in here on our left. So you see in here digging, filling up pails. Then we have a few little ridey type things for the little kids. Then we have a couple of empty drinks machines. And then more claw machines. Basketball throwing on our right here. And then as we come through, more and more claw machines. So yes, these things are just the most popular bloody things you'll find here. That's amazing. So here's another of the streets here. You can see the trees all lit up here. So they have lights down the bottom here shining up through the trees. They look gorgeous. And then right the way down the middle of the road, all the trees are lit up, looking absolutely splendid. It is a very, very nice place to be, and it's nice and quiet. Sort of coming from Jiaoqing. I mean, Jiaoqing's only a smaller city when you sort of look at the totality of China. But this is a whole new level. It's nice and, you know, for such a, what do we got? One, 2, 3 lane road, and there's no traffic. It's absolutely gorgeous. So just walking past this wall, and we've got all these beautiful carved murals in here as we walk along. It's they're gorgeous, really nice artwork. Right, we're going to keep going because it's raining and I don't want to get my gear wet. So just a little bit more of a look of the night lights here on the river. So we're now down just over the road from where we're staying. So we are staying over in this building in here behind the trees there. So this is our view of a night time. We'll try and get down the road a little bit, try and get this building here a little bit better view. I love the lights on that one. We're handheld at the moment, we're not using a gimbal, so sorry if the footage is a little shaky. So here's the path at night time. Oh, they're doing some cleaning up here in front of us. So they've got some, I don't know who they are, local council people cleaning the paths down. And then, oh, the trees are in our way here. We'll try and get a bit of footage of the Sheraton Hotel up in front of us. That looks really good lit up as well. So here we have a water truck here. So they have sprayers on the front, so they'll just drive along shooting water out onto the road on the sides and washing everything off into the gutter, and that'll be followed by a street sweeper truck which will sweep everything up. So they can also connect the hose here. So they've actually got one of the grates open here, so they must be cleaning out the drains or something of the like. And they've also, if you can see, the path here is now all wet, so they've been along cleaning up all this stuff, making it all pretty again. So we're starting to see that building a bit more through the gaps in the trees. I'll have to try and get some photos from up in my room later on tonight, although they turn the lights off normally before I get home, so you don't get a really good view of that. But then see how that reflection comes up on the river. So there's our main building, and then we pan down. There's a building in the river. So down here we have lots of people fishing. Not sure what type of fish they catch down here, but we can see quite a few of them have these sort of lures with, they must be LED lights in them to try and attract the fish. And yeah, there's people right the way along the bank here with their fishing gear out, catching fish. It's not something I ever enjoyed doing. I don't know, you spend a lot of money on fishing tackle and gear, and then sit down being bored for ages waiting for a fish to bite. Then the fish steals your bait and you have to start all over again. I would much rather just go to the shop and buy a fish, take it home and cook it. Okay, as we move over to the right hand side here, so in front of us now is the Sheraton Hotel. So this is, well, it looks like they have, oh, the lights are running across the building. That's cool. So you see those lights down the bottom, that's actually moving across. I thought there was lights being turned on, but no, they just move across, fade in and out. So so the Sheraton Hotel is a part of the shopping centre where we were performing in over the last weekend. So we're actually going to duck in there, grab a little bit of food to eat, head up to the 4th floor to one of the restaurants up there, find something to eat, and we'll talk to you a little bit later. So that was YunFu at night, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Having a look around well, what I've been calling my second home here in China. It's a beautiful, beautiful city to just hang out and relax in. So yeah, if you've enjoyed that, hit that like button, subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, if you've got any ideas for videos that you'd like to see, things you'd like to learn about life here, hit us up down in the comments and let us know. Yeah, we got, as I said at the beginning, we got sports day here. We got we're heading to a bike shop tomorrow afternoon. We've got the Jiaoqing Marathon all coming up this weekend. So yeah, if you're interested in catching hold of those things, make sure you're subscribed, and I believe there's a notification button. I'm still learning all this YouTube stuff. Hit the notification button so you know when something new comes up. Yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that, and we will catch you all in the next one. Take care.